Candy show. Sip, sip that tea, candy flow. Sweet talk, hot tea, that's how we roll. Laugh loud, real talk, everybody knows. Tea candy. Welcome to the show. Tea candy. Welcome to the tea candy show. Sip, sip that tea, candy flow. Sweet talk, hot tea, that's how we roll. Laugh loud, real talk, everybody knows. Tea candy. Welcome to the show. Tea candy. Welcome to the tea candy show. Sip, sip that tea, candy flow.
Before we get into this tea, because baby, you already know, is for entertainment and discussion purposes only. The views expressed are those of the host and the guests and do not constitute professional advice. Get a therapist. Sit back, relax, and sip. Grab your popcorn and cone liquor. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, The Tea Candy Show.
Well. Welcome to the Tea Candy Show. Unfortunately, the tea lady is under the weather and without a voice. But thank her for allowing me to be hosting this podcast about the ISDC. No, I don't have her background. No, I'm not the tea lady. My hair is not red, but I am Lethal Weapon, co-host of this series. So we're going to do this. Shouts out to the tea lady. Get well soon. Get your voice back. We need it. We look forward to it. Today we're going to talk with one of the DJs that's going to be one of the musical hosts at the ISDC that's coming up Memorial Day weekend in Las Vegas, Nevada. Again, Las Vegas, Nevada, Memorial Day weekend, the ISDC. If you haven't got your tickets and your rooms, please do. If you haven't thought about it or you contemplating it, think about it. Make that move. It's Memorial Day weekend. You off on Monday anyway that week. But I'm gonna bring him on. This guy, one of the young cats. He's come like a wildfire. He came through the two-step way. He's a DJ, but I learned about him two-stepping, but got to know him as a young man, and he ended up being my little brother, and we've been riding this thing for a little while now. But we're going to present to some and introduce to others none other than Mr. Jerron Calhoun, aka DJ I Keeps It Crackin'. Give it up for him. Yay, there it is. Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
Yes, sir. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, I'm blessed. It's Friday, and we here, so no complaints on this side. How about you, man?
You already know. Tea Candy Show. This one is a perfect imperfection podcast, if you want to call it like that. Mr. Calhoun and myself, we lost a brother this Tuesday. The last podcast, I send shouts out to J3. So we're going to point up to heaven to say thank you for all that you've done. I'm not going to stay on this long because this is a soft subject for both of us. But
absolutely.
I know, J3, we send shouts out to him and his family. Condolences, and it's going to be a huge part of us that's going to be sorely missed at ISDC and in our hearts and behind those DJ booths that we've always shared together. So, J3, I know you and Snoop up there just having a good old time with your chairs and sitting back and talking and saying, I'm glad I'm not going to be in Vegas at ISDC this year.
Right.
So, tell me, for those that don't know you, and because you are one of the ones that if you're not in Houston or around the surrounding areas, you're the quiet ninja. You're the one that they don't really see often, but you make noise when you enter a building. Tell them a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how long you've been DJing, and how did you get your invitation to be a DJ at the ISDC?
Man, so my name is Jerron Calhoun. I'm originally from the north side of Houston, Texas. Trinity Garden stand up, where the real is from. And I originally started DJing actually in college. This was 2010. So I I was trying to figure out how to get onto the club scene from the money making side. And so it was out of two different things. Either I was gonna become a club host or a club DJ, right? Because rapping just wasn't my thing. I wasn't gonna take that route. And so I worked real hard one summer here back at home in Houston and made about $500 digging and leveling ground for foundation to build houses. And I took that money and I purchased my very first laptop and DJ controller. And I took that laptop and that DJ controller back to college with me to Southern University and A&M College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I started working immediately. I was taking gigs wherever I could find them. I was doing live mixes and pressing them on CDs and selling them and giving them out to people on the campus, just trying to get my name out there and then get better. This is one of those. Um, this is one of the can't even necessarily call it a hobby. This is more of a lifestyle for me. But this is one of those things where you have to continue to get better, right? It's not something that you just master all of a sudden. And so I was really big about my craft of being a DJ because I wanted to be very good. And I've been working ever since then. I ended up coming home and I worked the clubs in Houston for a while. And one, I guess I want to say, and Kev, you're gonna have to date me with this one. I guess this was had to be like 2013, either 2000, yeah, 2013. Johnny B asked me if I would accompany a few other DJs in working his birthday party. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe we worked at the Red Rooster, the original Red Rooster on Martin Luther King at OST. And that was my first time ever DJing for the Houston dance community. And man, when I tell you, with the help of boys like Corey, Snoop, you, man, y'all really gave me the confidence to not only enter the dance community as a DJ, but also be myself. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they want you to assimilate to what the status quo is or what the norm is as far as music is concerned in the dance community. But DJing alongside you guys, y'all really gave me the confidence to still continue to be myself and utilize music the way that I know is best for people, especially on the dance floor in the dance community. And so I've worked from there. Man, if the first year at ISDC um, was I think I was just a dance contestant. And a lot of people don't know that about me as well. Not only am I a DJ, but I'm not well, yeah, I'm a professional dancer as well.
You're an
A lot of
instructor, dude. Just gonna
and
say
an
it.
instructor. It's a lot of stuff in here, right?
Don't let all the chemistry hear you not say that. Don't get beat up, dude.
Yeah, I'm a professional dancer as well as a instructor. And so I originally entered ISDC as a dancer. And so my second year there, I was asked by Snoop and Tina if I would come on staff to be a DJ. And so I came in and I worked with you guys. And man, when I tell you, it is a whirlwind, but it is one of the best feelings to be up in a DJ booth and be able to control the multitude of people at a dance competition and make sure that everybody has a good time. And that Monday morning, when everybody is leaving, either by car or by plane going home, they feet are killing them. And that means that we did our job, right?
Right,
That
right, right.
means we did exactly what we came to do. And so it has been a pleasure of mine to work for so many years on the staff at ISDC. And the music is the backbone, and we plan to keep it going year after year, man.
So what for? So I know that with the art of chemistry, shouts out to the art of chemistry, Iris,
Hmm.
Walter, China. Um, w- for two step, which is a form that, of course, it's called Houston two step.
Yes.
Um, I know a lot of people are trying to get on, trying to get ready for those that are going to compete. But if you wanted to, somebody was to come and ask you, what is it like for ISDC as a person, not a competitor, but just overall, how would you describe that to them from your standpoint, since you've been there almost, I won't say 8 years?
Yeah. Absolutely, man. It's crazy when you say it out loud, right?
Yeah.
I want to say that for a person who is just attending as like a general weekend goer, right? Somebody who's just there in the building, not necessarily there to enter any competitions, but that just are there as a casual event goer. I'm gonna say that it is equivalent to going to a Rockets game, but then also having access enough to sit on the sideline with the coaches and the players and have conversations with said coaches and players and even put a uniform on and go in the game to do shoot around, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things where you see a lot of these people on the internet, right? And ISDC gives you the opportunity to get up close and personal with these people and to see them in real time. But not only can you see them in real time, you can have real conversations with these people. You can dance with these people, right? And
Right.
you meet so many people. It's called the International Swing Dance Championship for a reason. You meet people from all over the world who engage in urban ballroom dances from all over the country, right? And so we have a multitude of different things. If you come in, like for myself, when I initially started working for ISDC, everybody knows that, I only knew to Houston two step, right? But just being there and taking the workshops and sitting in on other people's classes, even if I wasn't an active participant, just sitting in on those classes and gaining a wealth of information and watching all of these people dance on the dance floor, I by happenstance picked up how to swing out, right? And so that gives me the opportunity or the ability to dance with people from California, people from Florida, people from up the East Coast. Shout out to the DMV crew that always comes down to hang with us
Yes,
every
yes.
year,
And
man.
dance for, yes, sir.
Yeah,
Baltimore,
man.
Maryland. The Maryland
Yeah,
area, tri-state.
it gives me the opportunity to dance with all of these people. And so what I will say to someone who has never been before is that it is dance overload. Right. If you really like to do this, no matter what dance you do, if you just like to dance any urban ballroom dance, whether you is stepping, Detroit ballroom, Kansas City stepping, Houston two step, swing out, hand dancing, Lindy Hop, any urban partner dance that you like to do, I guarantee you that you're gonna have a good time because it is um, an opportunity for you to engage and not only actively engage with these people by seeing them like you see them on YouTube all the time, but you can also talk to these people. You can dance with these people. You can ask different questions, and you leave there with the amount of confidence and the amount of knowledge that is really how much we charge for the weekend pass.
It's
It,
nothing.
yeah, it's nothing compared to what you
That's a
get.
steal. That is a steal.
Yes, it really is.
Shout out to Tina, Damon, and Karen for still putting out not even the foundation for the event for us to be doing this and for us to step out of Texas to be in Vegas.
Oh
When she said
man.
it last year, everybody was like, Vegas? What?
What?
What? What?
Yes.
So for those, of course, I've done it every year. We stayed in the Galleria
Hmm.
area for the most part from the Royal Sonesta, which was on the side of the road, side of the freeway, to
Yep.
Galleria to down Westheimer. Anybody that's an OG like myself that has been every year, even COVID year.
Hmm.
We tried after COVID. We missed 1 year. And I think that was the year she went from Memorial Day to New Year's Eve. That was what I
Yes.
remembered. But it is a pleasure to be amongst these people and to be amongst the brotherhood, to do what we do and learn what we learn. And it's like a family reunion versus a conference, networking.
Yes.
You get so many friend requests when you leave there, so many pictures. And when I say if the videos, if you just watch the videos of the ISDC, of all the competitors,
Hmm.
the showcases, the Lindy Hoppers. I swear that is a Energizer Bunny on whatever. You could put
Oh yeah, man.
all the narcotics that you can have, and it still wouldn't match up to
They
the
sponsored by Red Bull, bro.
Red Bull. They got wings on their feet, their ankles.
Yeah.
Every series, every podcast we've had, everybody has spoke about the Lindy Hoppers. Everybody has spoke about the energy that they give. Um, I'm gonna go here for you because you and I know the effects of what this is going to do to you. We've done this twice. We've had to
Hmm.
deal with this twice. First with Snoop, and now with J3. The effects. I don't want to make it a sad thing, but we will let people know from your standpoint, because everybody's giving their condolences. What was J3 to you and ISDC? How was he for you at ISDC and other events that you've done? But what is specifically for this part? What can you say about how he was and what he was to you at ISDC?
Man, I met J3, through ISDC. Before
See,
that, I went on a press run with Tina and Iris and Janine. We went on a press run and kind of was visiting different places, and we ended up going to Dallas. And Tina introduced me to J3. And man, it's just something about when like-minded people, meet one another. We exchanged contact information, had a conversation then in Dallas, and we was like, all right, man, well, I see you on Memorial Day weekend. So like, all right, cool, let's do it. And so a few months later, we end up in the Galleria, right? And we were working. And man, to have pioneers like Snoop, like J3 in the DJ booth with you, and we're working through not only playing open floor music, but also putting together series of music for a competition to not only make it competitive, but also make it entertaining, right? A lot of people don't know how hard that is to do
you
from the
better say
DJ
that.
booth. It's
Q was over.
it's
Q and I talked about that earlier about the level of what you got to be and be
mm-hmm,
ready for, because being the catalyst of the music and making sure everybody stays on the floor is not
mm-hmm.
an easy task. And being
No.
invited to be a DJ is an honor and a privilege to.
Yes. And we've had people who have come on and are very good at the open floor portion of ISDC, right? When we're just playing music in open format and DJing for the crowd. But when you start talking about selecting sets of music to go for the competitive part of
Mhm.
the weekend, it takes more than one mind to create these sequences so that not only do we keep it competitive, but we also keep the crowd entertained. And so to work with Snoop and to work with J3, and man, yeah, the amount of musical knowledge,
Right.
between those two and myself and everybody else who would be in the DJ booth at the time, and we're pulling these tracks and we put them in order, and the a lot of the things that people see in those videos, right? Those stem from us. Right? Because we're the ones who chose the song, we put it in the deck, we press play, we cue it up, we know exactly who needs what, and we're making this as entertaining for the crowd so that they feel like, they're getting their money's worth when they're watching these competitions. Man, that's a hard feat, and you really don't, I can't explain to you how hard it is. You would really have to be in the booth with us.
Right.
But I'm take my word for it. It's a very complicated sequence, right? That's really the hardest part of our job all weekend. And so to have those guys in the DJ booth and we're all there supporting each other, man, we running from computer to computer, we're loading decks, trying to figure out it can get very sticky up there. And man, to work with J3 that first year, him and Snoop, it was just a pleasure, man. And, we all kind of had the same complex when it comes to personality.
That was a
We all
super friends. I
cool.
think it was a super friends with superpowers. We all clashed, but we always
Yes.
it was always me, me. I'm just ignorant, and they just looked at me and be like, "Well, it's just Kevin. Let him do whatever." And
Yeah. And
everybody see there was a part of me that was in everybody, even with Stu. I think that
hmm
first picture we took together, because I want to shout out to him, because J3 every year always made sure we had a shirt.
Yes. Every year.
Every
Every
year,
year, man.
J3 always made, and when he became head DJ, he made sure every year we had a shirt or a hoodie.
Yep.
Shouts out to Keita for making the shirts,
Yeah.
but all
They was getting us right, man.
he got us right every year. And it was like we took pictures every year with him. And then the last one he took, we had New Wave and Candy
hmm hmm
with us. And he even made sure they had shirts. They didn't even know who Snoop was, but they had Snoop on theirs too. Everybody had
Yeah.
Snoop on theirs. So
Yeah, man. And
it's
so
gonna be a major it's gonna be a huge, it's gonna be a space, because we dealt with it. We had to go through that with the Snoop thing, and then, but what I can say about both of them, to go back, they were great under pressure. You never really saw them get out of whack. As
nope.
much as crazy as that weekend was, you never saw them really get out of whack.
And
It
they
was
kept us
always,
together. You know what I mean? Because we could be we could be some characters, man. But
but they
they
always floor generals, and they always say,
hmm
they always talk low. You had to
hmm
really know J3 and Snoop, because they talked low, but they spoke loud. We
yes,
we heard them,
absolutely.
but everybody, what they say, that's not for you. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
But
that wasn't for you. That was for
that wasn't for you.
us.
That was for anybody in that booth, and you
Yes.
couldn't really just go up in that booth. And what I noticed about that booth, not you didn't get up in that booth unless you were on staff. That wasn't one of them
hmm
other. Everybody spoke down. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? But in that booth at ISDC,
Yeah, it's hot up there, man. Like it's real work happening up there. And so I think one of the and we worked for years, man. And I always tell, like I was telling my wife last night, I was like, just to speak to the character of J3, when Snoop got sick, right? And people never see this part of the weekend when we're breaking equipment down and packing up and
right, right,
taking things down. Man, when Snoop initially got sick, and we all kind of knew it, but we were, everybody doing their part, we carrying the load. Man, J3 was one of the ones who really stepped up to make sure that we were able to get that stuff down, get that stuff organized. And he had to keep telling Snoop, because Snoop never listened. Had to keep saying, man, sit down. We got this, man. Sit down. We got this, man. Go over there, because we got this. Go sit down, get some water. Are you thirsty? Make sure you eat. I saw him kind of kick it up into the next gear, right? And
he stepped into the role that he always was and became,
yes.
and then
Mm-hmm.
we ended up having to do the same thing to
Yes.
him. So it was
Mm-hmm.
almost like they both prepared us for this moment.
Yeah.
ISDC is going to be real different, not only on that aspect, but for the fact it's in Vegas. That's a
Mm-hmm.
24/7 town. So um, for those people that entertain other things. Because we're
Mm-hmm.
not on the strip, thank God. Because if we were on the strip, my
That would be
God.
a problem. Yeah.
But for those people that like to venture out, you're going to have a whole lot of things going on. If you check the schedule, if you check the workshops, there is not a instructor that you can. Tina gets top notch everything.
Absolutely.
The showcases you're not going to want to miss. You may venture off the competitions, but there are going to be so many people competing. Tika always loved this part. Everybody's encouraging one another when they're competing. You can
Mm-hmm.
say this as a competitor when you first came on. I'm gonna tell the tea sippers and the ones that are watching this podcast. Jerron puts this smile on. I don't know where he goes with this smile. He has that look most of the time, but when he
Yeah.
dances, he has this smile that you be like, you don't know if you messed up, if you good. He just has this smile of enjoyment on the floor. The musicality and the dance, he is in another zone. I've never seen
Mm-hmm.
a man smile. Stone Cold is just Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Walter just gonna dance and he ain't gonna get the smile. It's the Stone Cold face. But you, on the other hand, are that person that's smiling with everybody. You ask him to dance, he has that smile. Where did you get that smile and dancing at the same time? Because most men don't do 99.9% men don't dance with a smile. They really trying to count at the same time. But where did you get that part of you on the floor, even competing on social dance, just regular dance? Where did you
Mm-hmm.
where did you get that?
Man, that's natural. That comes from my dad, man, John Calhoun Sr. Shout out to him. That's my guy. Um, a lot of people uh tell me all the time. My laugh is loud, right? I'm always smiling. That comes from having a good time. I tell people, dancing is supposed to be fun, right? And for me, this is my fun away from my real world responsibilities, right? So if I'm on a dance floor, I it's a version of escapism for me. And so I'm having a good time. And because I'm having a good time, I want my partner to also be having a good time. And a lot of times y'all see me laughing and smiling. I am joking. There's a whole conversation going on between me and the person that I'm dancing with. Sometimes we talking about the song, sometimes we talking about y'all, sometimes we talking about each other. We having a full-fledged conversation on the dance floor because I want them to be as comfortable as possible with me, and I also want everybody to have a good time, right? And so you'll never see me frowned up, mugged up, none of that on a at a dance event, unless somebody done something to me, but that's few and far in between,
Yeah, you,
right?
you don't let it bother you. You so
Nah.
you once you escape, nothing really seems to bother you. And you've
Mm-mm.
every ISDC, you've come through, you've ended up married, you
Yeah.
come you came
It's
up
a
married,
kid. Yeah.
your kid every year, something that it's like, wow, you'll come in on a Sunday and you come wreck shop. Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it this day, but I'm gonna come through and do what I gotta do. And
Yeah.
always made it fun. ISDC, you're a veteran in the
Mm-hmm.
game. You've been a mainstay as a DJ, along with myself, MC, DJ, whichever one you want to call me
Mm-hmm.
at the time. The growth of you through ISDC, because we could talk about ISDC. I can tell you all day. Go on the website www.the.isdc. You can see everything and everybody that's going to be on there. You can
Mm-hmm.
try to go up and down, but for us, this conversation is brother to brother, having fun on Tika's show. Thank you, Tika. Get well soon. Get your voice back. We got series next week as well. Um, Oh, for her bills that she paid normally on this show, you can check them down there at the bottom. I'm just doing the plugs for her because I know she would normally do that. So plugging
Yeah.
all of her, she pay her bills. You see all of the highlights for those Tea Candy people that are going to be for these upcoming events. But for you, in a in a short, because we could talk about ISDC for hours.
Absolutely. It's a good
What
time,
is
man.
what is one of your favorite moments that can pop in your head from ISDC? What is one of your favorite moments?
That's easy. The year we did the '90s theme, and then we connected it to all of the music throughout the night and everything, man. That was a heck of a night, and a lot of it had to do with us, right? Because we were prompting and 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 keeping the music going and keeping everything in theme. And people came out in costume, bro, and it was just a great time. And I could remember because I grew up in the '90s, so that's my like
Right.
nostalgia on 100,000, right? And so I can call these things off the top of my head, but to see like I think somebody did somebody randomly put on New Edition, and we
Yeah,
just
we
had
did
a
New
bunch of
Edition.
men get up and cosplay
Yep,
New
yep,
Edition. A lot of the music that we played during the competition portion, plus all of the music we played on the open floor, man, you could tell people just had a very good time. It turned into a good old fashioned house party, right?
we had
And
two TLCs that year. We had two sets
yeah,
of
we had two
TLC.
TLCs, two chilies.
We had NWA come through. We
Yeah,
had LL.
man.
We had a lot of stuff come through. That New Edition thing was because that's when Damari thought D Love thought something. It wasn't the right. He
Somebody
lost his
threw them draws out there.
head.
Yeah, that was a good time, bro. Like I feel like you can't script that, right? Like that just comes out naturally, right? We
Yeah,
everybody
those were
left
nice.
and yeah, they closed the ballroom down because they gotta redecorate and everybody is gone to go change. And people get back down and we slowly start with the music, just lifting the
Yeah,
vibe, lifting the vibe, lifting the vibe. And then before you knew it, man, it was all out in there. And you couldn't close that ballroom that night. I remember that. Cause
you
it
know what?
we
I'm scared. I'm scared with Vegas being a 24/7. We got 4 DJs. We gonna have to shut it down for us to recoup and for y'all to get back to the workshops because
yeah.
I know some of y'all are going to venture out because Vegas is 24/7. You can go get whatever you want to get. A lot of people going to be Ubering. I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to lay down because I am not. I got to get up to make sure y'all in these workshops because please, those people that are on, um, that are coming, take advantage of the workshops. And if you're just coming as a spectator of the dance culture, because what Tina has done, and Tika has said this before, this opens you up for the dance culture.
Hmm.
This opens your mind up. You don't have to be a Chicago stepper or a swing out person or a two stepper or a hand dance, Lindy Hopper. These people bring the culture of dance to you, and it opens up your eyes to the world. You almost have I can't even, my goodness, I'm losing my mind. You have a passport to the dance world.
Absolutely. That's a good way to put it. That is
You have
exactly
a
what it
passport to
is.
a dance world, and I tell you, there's going to be a red carpet this year. Tika and I are going to put up red carpet because please check your themes for the ISDC weekend, Las Vegas. Whenever you get in there, some people are even getting there a day early to get it in before to getting it in because you're going to need some BC powder, ibuprofen,
Hmm.
some morning after, the day before. You're going to need whatever you're going to need to do, recuperate and come back down because when we get together, it is all day, all night.
And we don't stop.
And you don't stop till you get back on the plane. Just don't forget where you're going when you're going home. Get to the
Yeah.
airport and sleep then and sleep that Monday whenever you decide to recuperate. You might need that Tuesday and Wednesday off when you get back, depending on how you feel. But for those competitors, you got DJs that's gonna bring it. We got 4 capable DJs. That's one Crazy Q, Shorty Smooth, and the
Hmm.
Andy Man. They're gonna bring the pain, and we're not just gonna be in one genre of music. Jerron is musical, so don't be fooled that his age, that he hasn't dug in the crates or the crates was poured on him. He has some knowledge of music, and he has had some podcasts on musicality that are legendary. He's a teacher by trade. Y'all didn't. I wasn't
Yes.
gonna say nothing, but he's a teacher by trade. So he has this teacher mindset on music, and he is dangerous with it. I think we need to one day um, involve a DJ moment at a just to have a conversation with DJs and about musicality. What you need to learn as people are learning these dances, because what I know about people, they listen, they hear a beat, but they don't listen to the beat.
Yeah, buddy. Don't get me on my soapbox.
I hear it, but I'm not listening. And you're trying to find the beat that was already put out there. And I always say, like James Brown said, and Tori said this best, it's always on the one.
Yeah, that's where it lies. That's where we
James Brown did
begin.
not, and I had to think about it. It's on the one. It's just bam, there it is.
Hmm.
So you're going to learn a lot at ISDC. You're going to learn musicality. You're going to say, I've never seen so many people dance to stuff they've never heard before. They just up and they have lost a limited mind about, I've never heard, oh, I like this song. You've heard it, but not in this fashion, not in this environment. And it's the same song as the original. We're going to be traveling down genres of music, especially with them Lindy Hoppers that take it back to the golden years of dance and
Yep.
the showcases. Marcus and Trend always give us a year of a showcase. I'm I'm just floored to be and honored to be a part of this, even with you, because I can speak of one of my favorite moments. She's always brought a dancer from those years. Tina always manages to bring someone from those years, and we learn who they are. And I
Yeah,
remember
and a
that moment
lot
when
of history, man.
history, yes, sir, yes, sir. When that woman, that New Year's Eve, that woman got out of her wheelchair and started dancing, I was like, I felt like I had done something. I had accomplished something. That woman stood up. We was on that other stuff. We was
Yeah, yeah.
and she was like, I'm gonna get in this. And she was in that wheelchair, but she stood up right at her wheelchair and got it in.
Hey, she was partying with us, man. She
Yeah.
said,
So
y'all don't know how to do this. Let me show you something."
so what you got a lot of things coming up. I know because most of them that when you are not dealing with all the chemistry, you would
Hmm.
meet.
Yeah,
You would meet with me.
absolutely.
Hate that you didn't go to the last soiree, but we understand your duty calls. But
Hey, man, principal by day, DJ by night, man.
man,
It's
oh
crazy.
no, you daddy by night. DJ is when I can get away from being daddy. Don't play. Don't play.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you, what is your upcoming events? Because I'm gonna leave it with that. Because Tika, I know she's just. I'm laughing at Tika because her voice is gone. This is the only good time I get to not get well, Tika. I'm gonna be good. What are some upcoming events, or how can they reach you if they want to get some musicality or even some two-step um, information from you? How can they reach you, and then tell them some upcoming events that you're going to be doing?
Yeah, I can be reached on Facebook at Jerron Calhoun. That's Jorhon. Last name Calhoun. You can also find me on all of the platforms under I Keeps It Cracking. Uh, I'm the only one, so you'll be able to find me fairly easy. By the time you type I Keeps in there, it's you'll see me. I'm the first person, and you can DM me, hit me up. I I I always tell people, because so many people open up their doors to me, as far as being a DJ, as far as being a dance instructor, as far as being a professional dancer. So many people opened up doors to me and gave me information that, man, I didn't have to pay for. I don't really charge people like that, right? Now, that's just my personal. This is me talking. I'm not saying what anybody else does, because that ain't none of my business, right? But as far as I'm concerned, I'm always open and willing to give out information, as far as music, as far as musicality, as far as the dance that I do, and any information that I have, I'm always more than willing to give it to anybody and everybody. You can check us out. We have a few workshops at ISDC Memorial Weekend, Art of Chemistry. That's myself, Iris, Walter, and China. So be sure to stop by our workshops, check us out. Of course, I will be DJing as I keeps it cracking on the ones and twos for the weekend at ISDC. So be sure to hit the main ballroom, and you already know if you look up at the DJ booth and you see me standing up on the ones and twos, and Kevin on the mic is going down. Hey, me and Kev, we are known for stepping outside the box. So you gonna get your partner dance on, but you also going to the club. You going to the red light.
Red,
We
blue,
go take
green, we go in there.
yeah,
So
we go take you back, and then we go bring you back where you came from.
I'm gonna try to
So
be nice this year. I'm gonna try. No, I'm not. No, I'm
nah,
not.
yeah, we not doing that, bro. You already know how it goes with us. But we promise you, if above all things, you will have a great time. And not only are you gonna have a great time, but when you leave, whether you're leaving by plane, train, or car, your feet are gonna be like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, and I tell people all the time the www.disdc.com. She's
Yes.
already open, and she's even opened up some more rooms. Is
Yeah.
she opened up some more rooms? At first, she didn't have none, and you were looking for a room. They opened up some more rooms. So if you still trying to partner up with somebody to get on there, the plane, train, automobile to get to Vegas to get you in there,
Mm-hmm.
just get there. I know it's a lot of people. Don't be afraid to just come and enjoy. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people, uh, and I know a lot of dance cultures do different things. And I'm not knocking what you all do, but for the dance culture, we will make sure everybody's on the floor. We got two, two people that specialize in those dances.
Mm-hmm.
We got everybody specializes in those dances, but they're also as a DJ, they're DJs. So their crate in their folders is full of music.
Yes.
Music. And make sure that if you want a song, please make sure you ask them. You can inbox them or say it or leave it on a note and we will find it. We will get it for you. But it's not hard. It's going to be a
Mm-mm.
crazy weekend. I I'm going to be part of the start and the finish of it because the brothers always break down. We set it up and we always break
And
it down.
break
So
it down. Yeah.
it's going to be a show when you walk in. I already know it's a lot of people some people, to be honest, I've heard have never been to Vegas.
I've heard that too from a few people. They're like, this is my first time ever going to Las Vegas. I'm like, well,
So
you finna get a 2 for 1.
I'm like, who? So for
Yeah.
those people that are first timers and those first time competitors that are going to be down there, congratulations, good luck to you. Don't be afraid to leave it all on the floor. For
Hmm.
those people that are using this as a vacation,
Pull
thank you
up.
for using this one as a 2 for 1 dancing and vacation. 3 for 1, you got Vegas. I mean,
Hmm.
the lights, the place, and let's just say, be ready to have your eyes and your mouth open, not only at the Palace Station, but just being in Vegas, period, because it goes down. If you have not signed up, I think today was the ballroom contest. If you have not, we're looking for some ballroom people. We need, because some of these, Tina is good with taking them out. If there's not enough
Yeah.
participants, she will take it out, and we will end up just having another party. So if she is quick to do it, and
Yes.
ballroom
And
contest.
newcomers. Don't forget about the newcomers. We are accommodating every level of dance, right? We have listened, we have heard, we understand. We are ready to take. So anybody from a person who has been dancing for years, who is considered invitational, to an advanced dancer, to a newcomer, we have a spot for you. And if you just want to sit and spectate and be entertained and enjoy yourself, we got a spot for you too. It's come one, come all. We have done As a staff, I feel like we have done the best to accommodate anybody and everybody, no matter what dance you do, no matter how long you've been doing the dance, and no matter what you come to do. We have it for you. We'll even run a second
See,
line. Tell them,
look, what
kid,
you
we'll
don't
get a
realize,
second line.
you see it down there, Tika's still talking, and everybody's welcome, and I'm not gonna shut up, but leave me alone. But anyway, what I love about it is the instructors are not they're not too far away for you to pull up. Hey, what you taught me, show me. They're not showing that you want to know something. You grabbing the energy of that instructor, and they have no problem with
None.
getting on the floor and taking you through it. And don't be afraid to ask if you want to nurture whatever new dance or whatever dance you've been doing. They are there from, I mean, the beast, Jay Owens on that two-step, the art of chemistry. I can say that all day long. Swing out, John Seegers. Who else? Dominique. I don't even know. It's so many people in swing out. It's just I don't even know who you can choose from so many of them.
Anybody. And nobody, the other thing, and I do want to make this plain, is that for a staff as a whole, right? DJs, instructors, judges, and then the people that run logistics, there is not one single snob on this staff, right? You can ask anybody anything you want to ask them. So if a person is giving a workshop over the weekend and it's something you want to follow up with them about, there is no issue with walking up to them and asking them whatever you want to ask to get that wealth of information for them. There's nobody turning their noses up. If you want to dance, like it is a very open, like you said, it's a family reunion type of feel, the vibe that we're pushing
They
for
even have
at
something for kids.
ISDC.
We are nice enough. If you do have your children there, you could bring your children. We actually have something for the kids, and they are very well entertained. And
Hmm.
we have. I'm gonna say like they doing something, but it's like if you want to dance and have your good time, we're not gonna have them. It's like on a cruise. You can deal with them for a little bit, then we bring them back to you.
Yeah.
We're not keeping them all night, but we'll keep entertained, and they'll learn from the instructors as well. The instructors even come out and help them to dance as well. I think
Hmm.
sometimes, I don't know if there will be, but the kids also get to perform in the
Yep.
main ballroom to show off the skills of what they have done. So it is a family. We try to make it family oriented. At night, we're not responsible for the children.
If
That's
we working, y'all might want to get them kids out of there. Y'all might want to get them kids out of there. If me and Kev working. I'm telling you right now.
and Q. But you know what? I think the theme nights. I think there's a '70s night, and we're gonna
Hmm.
enjoy that. I'm dig. I can't wait to dig in the crates to see what y'all gonna dig
Oh yeah,
out
for
of that.
sure.
We got digging in the crates. I think they got a red, black, and green, the casino night where you dressed up.
Okay.
Um, I wish I had those things, and I do apologize for these people that are on here for not having it. But you can go on to www.isdc.com to get
Hmm.
what the theme nights are, and then you just walking in a casino where you hear cling, 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 cling. You hear all of this, and then going into a ballroom, you're walking into an atmosphere of party from sunup to sundown.
Yes.
Because if you realize, if you've never been to Vegas, let me let you know, they don't shut down. They don't shut down. It is amazing to watch a casino be open 24/7. When you walk down the strip, if you get Uber down the strip, there are places that you can go eat and party casino all night if you want to venture out. But the ISDC is what you're there for. We want you to come out because the DJs will be bringing it to you. Jerron, I thank you for. Let me say this first, T Lady. Thank you for allowing us to enjoy this moment. Get well soon. Get your voice back. We need you back in
Yes.
the fold. Jerron, I want to thank you for taking out your busy schedule as a principal, a daddy, and a dancer and a DJ
Yeah.
to do this because I know you have a lot on your plate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DJ I Keeps It Crackin'. I am Lethal Weapon. This is the T Candy Show. Share this. It's going to be on all streams. please share this to show people this conversation as we go. Um, you put your, I'm gonna do it like this. I just figured it out. You put a little J and there's a 3 right there. If you separate, there's a J and a 3. If you just put up a 5, there's a
Yeah,
J
it's
and a 3
there.
right
It's
there.
there.
J3.
For sure.
Shout out to the J3 family as this man has taken another level. He's going to be with us there because he's going to always be him and Snoop. J3, we love you. We thank you for being the mayor of Swing Out, the
Yeah.
floor general of us, this super friends, the floor general
Yeah.
of the super friends, the brotherhood. You've always been that floor general. With that major general Snoop sitting up above. But we're gonna close it with we thank you for all that you've done, J3, your family. We send shouts outs and condolences to them, to all that have been affected by this loss. But it's not earth's loss, but it's heaven's gain. And
Amen.
for us that in that brotherhood understand it because we for those 5, we know.
Yeah.
But for everybody else that know like me, Wall of Fame, the Hall of Fame, ISDC, we already know you going up there already. That's an automatic. That's automatic. But we thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned for next week's show because next week all of y'all should be packing and making sure you got under the limit for all of those clothes that you're gonna be
Yeah.
bringing. So, Jerron,
Pack
you
them
got anything left to
drawers.
say?
Pack them socks and pack them drawers. Don't leave that being gay because it's going down. It's going down in Vegas. Know what I'm talking about?
Take some flip flops and them dance shoes. So, Jerron, you got
Yeah.
anything to say as we end the show?
Nah, man. Much love to everybody. I can't wait to see y'all Memorial Day weekend. Let's get it in. You already know Birdman Hands is about to go down. We finna get it in.
So on that note, T Candy Show, we thank you for allowing us this platform, and we will see you all in 2 weekends. We out.